What is up, guys? It's Mr. Lee Redden here, and welcome to episode number 24 of the Dynamo Dreden file. So apologies for the previous episode. I slightly messed up on the recording. I did pause it when I said I did, and then I actually started again when I was actually watching Sky Sports, so there was a bit of coverage of that at the end. So I cut that, hopefully, and unfortunately I do believe I may have cut myself mid pausing on the previous episode, so apologies. But here we are. We have completed the first half of the season. I'm not going to lie, it's a struggle again. It's pretty much the same as the first section, so we'll go straight into the schedule. Previous game was ended here. It was a 2-1 defeat in Mainz, which was the last one. We lost 1-0 at home to Dusseldorf. Ian Kukur put them 1-0 up with just like 60 seconds left. It was really disappointing because I was really hoping to win that game. Even more disappointing the fact that we hit a post twice. I think we had a crossbar as well. And then as soon as their highlight started in 9 seconds, you just knew what was going to happen. We then went to Hertha Berlin in the second round of German Cup, and we drew 1-1 in normal time. Devante Parker putting us 1-0 in front with 18 minutes to go, but Vaclav Kadilek equalising in the 87th minute to give the 1-1 draw, and it ended that way as well. After extra time we went into penalties and we ended up winning to 12-11 on penalties. We then lost 3-0 Werder Bremen, 0-0 at half time, when Johannes Eckstein scoring 2 in 60 seconds and Bruno Nazario with 15 minutes to go, giving Bremen a 3-0 win. We lost 2-0 at home to Kaiserslautern. As you can see, it was just going to be one of those games, you could tell. Vladimir Rankovic got sent off after just 26 minutes. Surprise, surprise, just 5 minutes later, they went 1-0 in front. Then Hefele got sent off for like the third or fourth time this season with 20 minutes to go. They then had a player sent off, but then our keeper decided to put through his own net to make it 2-0, and that's how it ended. We then got absolutely destroyed at Bayern Munich. We were 4-0 down inside 20 minutes. A 10-minute Lewandowski hat-trick, and Leonardo Bentancur scoring to make it 4-0. It was 5-0 thanks to Thomas Muller with 10 minutes to go. Bentancur made it 6-0 with just 4 minutes into the second half. And Bamba did score for us with just after the hour mark, but in 9 seconds Rodler scored to make it 7-1, and that's how it ended. We lost 3-1 at home to Schalke. Julien Courbet and Maximilian Meyer putting them 2-0 up within 11 minutes. A Fairman goal just made it 2-1, but then just after the hour mark again, Timo Werner made it 3 to give us another defeat. We then lost 4-1 at home again to Schalke in the cup. This one was just as typical as well. Benedict Gimber making it 1-0 to them in the 13th minute. Marlon Ritter actually equalising just after the hour mark. But then 3 goals in 14 minutes, 2 from Avidaj and 1 from David Klassen, giving Schalke 4-1 win. We then lost 3-0 at Leverkusen. Nagatao and Kauhangalu making 2 goals in 8 minutes just before half time to give them the lead. And Tin Jedvaj just 5 minutes after half time making it 3-0. And Abdullah Keita got sent off for 2 yellow cards in 9 seconds. We then played Hamburg, who were 4th at the time at home, won 5-1. Vladimir Rankovic in the 12th minute and Tobias Muller in the 18th, giving us a 2-0 lead. Lucas Boy made it 2-1 before half time. But then 3 goals in 13 minutes, a Gunnar John own goal, a goal from Tobias Muller, and then another own goal from Radoslaw Nowakowski, making it 5-1, giving us our second win of the season. And weirdly enough, both games we've won, we've scored 5 goals. And in the final game, we then played Frankfurt, who were just 2 places above me. But again, 3-0 down inside 18 minutes. We were 4-0 down inside half hour, Devante Parker did pull one back, so we were 4-1 at half time. And then Hefele got 1 just before the hour mark, and then 15 minutes to go. Devante Parker got off second, so it was 4-3. We did push forward a second goal, but unfortunately we weren't able to... for a 4th goal, we weren't able to pull it back, and we ended up losing 4-3. So yeah, we're just not drawing any games. That's the problem. Teams around us are drawing quite a few games. We're just getting smashed every time. So hopefully during January I'll bring some players in, because to be quite frank I'm going to need to. We are 1 point off Dusseldorf and then 5 off Cologne and 6 off Frankfurt. Could have been even more interesting if we had won our previous game. But we are now into the winter break, and as you saw, we've got free friendlies, one against Vasco da Gama, Slask and Zuqual. And like I said, hopefully bringing quite a few players. And then we've got we then start the second half of the campaign at home to Hoffenheim. So hopefully we can pick up some more points. We've got Cologne at home, Red Bull Mainz, Frankfurt at home as well. Who's the other team near us? Dusseldorf. We're away to Dusseldorf, that's the only problem, but that is in the middle. So hopefully we can pick up some decent signings in January and hopefully pick up some decent players. And as I previously showed you, but I'll show you guys again, in the World Cup we have been scheduled to play Ivory Coast, Qatar and Turkey. And as you see, we start with the Ivory Coast, then go to Turkey and play Qatar. We got Uruguay in a friendly, we got Faroe Islands in a friendly, which is a really weird one. And then we go to Ghana in June as well, a couple of days before the World Cup. Ghana the World Cup? No, they lost to Algeria. So yeah, I'm quite looking forward to the World Cup with the US, to be fair. Even though it's the USA, it's there. I would quite like to be a team that's not really guaranteed to make it the World Cup like the Americans are. But I just took it, so hopefully I can move on to big and better things. That's one thing. I've got one of my own players actually in the squad, Devante Parker, who's actually wanted as well, which is slightly annoying. Kaiserslautern want him. So yeah, hopefully we can survive relegation again, and then we can have a decent summer with the World Cup. What I'll actually do as well is I can scout the World Cup for some players, and hopefully we can bring back some gems next season if we survive, which is going to be, to be quite honest, a fucking miracle. Finance wise, we're 10 million. We're supposed to get quite a decent amount at the end of the season. Hopefully we can get a very good amount, thanks to finishing decently in the league again. We've only got 2.8 million left in budget. Quite a few of my players are wanted. I also do believe just Devante Parker, this guy is actually leaving on a free, which I wasn't actually aware of. I didn't even know that was going to happen. He said he wanted to, but I refused to accept it. I didn't actually realise how many he was going to. Yeah, that's it for this episode, guys. Leave some likes, leave some comments, subscribe. Appreciate it all. Tune in next time for the third review of the third section of the season, which I believe will end just here, home to Mainz, after the Mainz home game. Hopefully we can pick up some results in this section. 1 or 2 wins will hopefully be nice. I'm looking mainly at Cologne and 1816 Munich as results, of possibly Mainz as well. But yeah, we'll need some wins to push ourselves out. I'm not quite sure where Mainz are. Oh, there they are. Mainz are 14th, and Red Bull. Actually, we've got Red Bull and Mainz in a row. So hopefully we can pick up some points there. But yeah, that is it for this episode, guys. Tune in next time, as I say, for the review of the third quarter. Until then, guys, as always, take it steady.